Yo, what's going on guys, I'm Jeku and welcome back to another Multiversus video. So right now, Multiversus is kind of the biggest fighting game of all time right now. The Multiversus open beta just came out and it's already crushing pretty much every other fighting game in terms of the highest amount of active players on a PC fighting game. So we got the numbers here of Multiversus all-time peak of concurrent players, which of the time of this recording is 150,000 plus players. God dang, that's a lot. So what this concurrent number means is that at one point in time, 150,000 people were at home chilling and playing Multiversus. So this number doesn't mean how many people bought the game or how many people downloaded the game or how many people just tried the game and then stopped playing it. This number means how many people was playing at the same time on Steam PC. So this is the number for Multiversus on PC only, which blows the numbers of pretty much every other fighting game in the history of fighting game history. Jesus. So now let's just compare these numbers with some of the other greatest fighting games in the world. We got Street Fighter 5 with all-time peak at 13,000 plus, Tekken 7 all-time peak with 18,000 plus, Mortal Kombat 11 with 27,000 plus, Dragon Ball FighterZ with the all-time peak of 44,000 plus, Guilty Gear Strive with the all-time peak of 30,000 plus, and we gotta throw in Nickelodeon Brawl in here because it's a platforming fighter. This has an all-time peak of 9,000 plus, and Brawlhalla with 34,000 plus. So as you can see, Multiversus is just killing it right now. But remember, these are only the Steam PC numbers, and so probably most of these fighting games are way more popular on consoles than they are on PC, because I'm pretty sure each one of these fighting games has sold millions and millions of copies, maybe besides Nickelodeon Brawl. So yeah, there might be more players on consoles than PC, but at the same time, Multiversus is also on consoles too. So if you want to add consoles and PC together, then that means there's probably 200 to 300,000 plus concurrent players, because console numbers are just as big as PC numbers and maybe even bigger. But I am curious on one other game. I'm curious on the concurrent player number for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but Nintendo doesn't give out that information. I just think it would be cool to compare one of my favorite games, which is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and compare it with Multiversus. But the only info I got on Smash Bros. Is that they sold freaking 28.17 million copies. Holy, that's a crap ton, and that's only on Nintendo Switch because it's only out for the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, anyways, Multiversus is just a super popular fighting game right now, and I could give you a few reasons why. This is just what I think, but first reason why it's super popular is because it's a platformer fighter. And I think, this is not a fact or anything, just my opinion, but I think platformer fighters can attract more people to their game. I think it can attract all types of players, like casual players, competitive players, having fun with friends players, FPS players, little kid players, family friendly players, just all type of players in general, because I think that's just what a platformer fighter game does. Now, I'm not saying all those type of players I just mentioned don't play traditional 2D fighting games, because some do, and I'm one of them, but I just think more people would check out a platform fighter game than a traditional 2D fighter game. But another reason why Multiversus is doing so well right now is because all the different IPs and crossover characters that's happening in the game, from like Batman to cartoon fans to Game of Thrones fans. A lot of people are going to be checking it out. People love the crossovers, and I'm one of them. And probably in the future they're going to add characters that's not from Warner Brothers. They're going to add like people like Street Fighter people, freaking anime people like Goku. I don't know, it's just going to keep getting huge. Alright, and now probably for the biggest reason why the game is doing so good is because it's free to play. It's not just because the game is a platformer or because of all the crossover characters. I'm pretty sure it's because it's free to play. So that means anyone can play it as long as they have a PC or a console. If all those other fighting games were free to play, they probably would have a lot more concurrent players. But just take a look at Brawlhalla here. It's a pretty old game, but it's free to play, and they have way more concurrent players than all the other fighting games like Street Fighter and Tekken. So yeah, free to play is just the way to go. It's this secret sauce here. It's why there's a crap ton of players on Multiversus. And also, I think they're doing a good job with Multiversus being free to play, because if you hear something is free to play, then that means there's probably going to be a lot of microtransactions. But in Multiversus case, it's not that bad, because you can unlock characters with the in-game currency, or you could buy them if you want with real money. It's your choice. And also they have character rotations, so a few characters on the roster will be available for use for like 2 weeks, and after the 2 weeks is up, they will be locked again, but then other characters will be available to play. But again, you could just rack up some in-game currency and buy them, and then you will have the characters forever. Pretty much the only thing you really have to spend money on is the cosmetic stuff, and that's totally up to you. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys the information, let you guys know that Multiversus is doing big numbers, at least on PC that is. And also, I'm happy that this fighting game is doing big numbers because more people are playing it, and I'm a fan of fighting games, and I hope to see games in the future like Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 and Mortal Kombat to do very big numbers, and maybe they might even go free to play, who knows. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Smack the like button if you enjoyed, and if you're new around here, subscribe and ring the bell icon so you're notified every time we upload a brand new video. And now I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.